This is actually the cover for this thing. It's on this side, but this one of the tabs are broken, so I have it here. This is all the MMI information stuff, and if you wanted to expand, put a CD changer, you could. So it's just there for now. And then here, if you want to open this, right now it's a cubby. You can get this open. Come on, this one doesn't have a handle. Nice and dry. No moisture. Everything looks good. Fuses, extra fuses. And then put that back. Yeah, that's the way it is. So, suspension's good. No issues with the suspension. Bounce, no bounce whatsoever. Beautiful. Taut, very good suspension. Very comfortable. The brakes are good. I mean, they're pretty thick on there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. The pads in the front, at least from the front side, are pretty thick. That's the front left. Let's go to the front right. Let's see. See, the pad's pretty thick there too. Focus, it's pretty good. Seems to be the case all the way around. This is the back left. Let's see. Yeah, they got a lot of meat there. Let's go to the back right. Sorry about this crazy camera footage. Hoping that something will catch here. If you can see. Yeah, there it is. It's got a decent amount of meat there too. And the rotors are all very good. I mean, I always change rotors with pads when I do them, but otherwise you could probably resurface them, to be honest. Okay, see? Nice and easy. Roll the windows so you can hear a little bit. We're in a parking lot, so we're not going too far. Car's already warmed up. No noise, no suspension noise, no bumps, no rattles, no shakes. Solid. Set the next speed bump. Easy. It has single touch turn signals. So you just tap it once. I'm going to Home Depot. And it also has rain sensing wipers, so you set it up once, it activates, and now if it rains, it'll automatically turn on, and then you can adjust the speed from here, which will also activate it when you're going up. There's that noise. Yeah, phone isn't connected, but the radio does work. And navigation works. Everything works. Let's see here. Car. Oh, okay, we'll come back to that. Let's turn the car off. Service intervals. I just changed the oil, so you got a fresh change. I change them every 5,000 miles, so I've changed the oil twice since I've got the car. And let's go back and see how that oil level is. It seems to burn about a half a quart of oil after 5,000 miles, which makes sense because that's when it really should be changed. So we'll just give it a minute here for it to pop up. Well, that's loading. We'll go back here. So right now I'm getting, if you don't know how to use this, you got to use the stalker here for the dashboard connection. So we're looking at that. I'm just pressing this up button. So this up button is 32. So I'm gonna have 310 miles left in the tank. It's almost 3/4 full. Oh, there it is. Oil level's good. Let's see here. So in the last, okay, you know, it resets this first trip on its own. So it's getting 18.9, but that's only in the last 5 miles. It's been cold. I haven't really driven it. The long-term one is number 2, so 94 hours of driving, averaging 24.5 miles per gallon. I do mixed about 60-40 highway to city driving, mostly highway. Average 35 miles per hour. As you see, that's mostly highway. So I did an overall 33,290 miles and averaged 24.5 miles per gallon. The MPGs do go down towards the end of the oil life. Definitely, that's typical, but you can, you know, once you refresh the oil, you should be getting around 25, 26. And then it all averages out to about 24.5. 24.5 seems to be pretty steady. I can't get it to budge from there, but maybe put more efficient tires. Maybe you drive a little smoother. I tend to, you know, drive the car a little harder. Not harder. I rev it and I hold gears. So I'm not upshifting all the time like you should, like you would in an automatic, to get better efficiency. So that is with the way I drive, which is great actually considering the way I drive. But yeah, so, and then here you press this reset button here, right? And then it'll cycle through the different menus. So here you can see all the trip odometers that are big, and then it'll give you like whatever you're listening to plus the time, whereas here you have fuel efficiency, gallon per hour. You're driving green, right? And then this is where I leave it because I can still cycle through the trip odometer and the instant MPG, which tells me if I'm, you know, pressing the gas too much. It still gives me what radio station I'm listening to, whatever song I'm listening to, plus it gives me just a bigger digital, you know, speedometer, which I prefer. I stopped really looking at these anymore. When I have to look at these in an older car, I almost like don't even know what the heck's going on. But yeah, so that's the overall. That's what we got here. The Audi Mmi, I came from a BMW, so it's a little different, and the scroll is backwards. To some people it's more intuitive. To me, it's a little backwards, but that's okay. It is what it is. So going to the menu. This one has phone, Bluetooth audio, Bluetooth music, and Bluetooth phone, obviously. Navigation, which is helpful because it's, if you're run out of service, it's good to have. You can put in, like I said, you know, you can put in SD cards and listen to music that way. I don't. I just do everything through Spotify. And, you know, manual transmission. This is for your coin holder. 2 cup holders. I keep my phone here sometimes, or like something, or a wallet if I don't need to. I normally have a phone mount here that I'll put a phone mount here, and then magnetic, and then I'll use that when I'm driving. Other than that, you could put CarPlay. This does not have the rear view camera. That it does have MMI navigation, but it does not have a rear view. It's easily updated with a rear view because it already has the MMI, so you can connect the wires, put the camera in the back, and the kit is only like 150 bucks. Depending on the kit, actually you can get a nicer kit. It's like 300 bucks, but There's some kits that are really cheap that you can just, if you just wanted to get it done. I guess it depends on the quality of the camera that you get. And yeah, the subwoofer sounds good. There's no like clicking or banging. The subwoofer hasn't been blown. Like I'm seeing a lot of people blow their subwoofers. I'm a bit of an audiophile, so I tuned it and I don't go over where it's pushing too much to the speaker, so it's always a clear signal. So all the speakers work clearly. Yeah. Let me know. I am selling the car because I just bought a house. I actually just got the car, which is very sad because if I could afford 2 cars, I'd keep this one. But since I just bought a house, we need to constantly be going to Home Depot and getting large amounts of things and furniture and this and that and mulch and gravel and stones and this. And so I need something bigger. I need a wagon or an SUV. So that's why I'm selling the car. I got to get something that's a little bigger so I can do my Home Depot runs, you know, a suburban life. But if I could, I would keep this because it's really awesome. 4-cylinder turbo, a lot of torque, a lot of power for just like a little 2.0. And the all-wheel drive Quattro, I mean, I'm going to miss out on even winter season with the Quattro. But I do need something bigger so I can do my Home Depot runs. But thanks for watching. And this car will be on Cars and Bids or Bring a Trailer. I'm gonna put on Cars and Bids first to see if they accept it. Doug DeMuro, I've been an avid follower. I don't know if you've been watching Doug. I've been watching Doug for a long time, and so I think I'd rather give him a shot. I know I've watched Hoovie, I watched Doug, I watched them all, and I figure why not. So I'm gonna try to list the car on Cars and Bids. Well, hopefully they accept it. Now I got all the video and footage and photos and all that done, so I do gotta see how it goes, and I'll let you know. Thank you for watching.